Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here. Welcome to another NIKKE video. So this is going to be the beginning of the character showcase series, where I talk about the units that are in the closed beta and show their kits. So for those of you that don't have access, you get to see the content of their kits, their skills, and do some theory crafting. And of course, I'll deploy them in battle, so you can see how they fare in the combat. So we'll start the series off with Diesel. Diesel is one of my favorite units, besides Scarlet. Those two are my favorite, but I got Diesel first. So I'm going to be starting the series off with Diesel. So let's take a look at Diesel. She is a defender type, which means she specializes in tanking, and her main weapon is a Gatling gun. So it's a submachine gun that just fires non-stop, and it revs up in terms of shots per second. Other than that, she is part of the squad Zephyr, and she's the only one in the team. And I've got my Diesel at 1 dupe, so only 1 limit break, but of course as SSR you can go to 3 limit breaks and reach 200 as your level cap. And if you look at Diesel's skill, Strawberry Field, her main skill, it has a cooldown of 7 seconds, and when this effect is cast, she reloads 10 magazine for herself and increases her defense by 10 for 3 seconds, and also taunts the enemy on the field with the highest attack to attack her for 3 seconds. So in testing, you'll get to see that she takes a lot of damage actually, because she's taunting, the highest attacker, and she draws the focus to herself so that your team are able to live safely. Her second skill is a passive. When she's attacked, there's a 10% chance for her to apply a stack of strawberry candy, and strawberry candy, each stack gives 2% magazine capacity increase, and there's a max of 6 stacks, so it goes to 12% at level 1. And of course, if you level it up, you can increase the stack. And also, when the strawberry candy has a full stacks, which is 6, she will reload 90% of the ammunition across the entire team. So this applies on all allies. So you can see that as she gets more stacks, she'll reload because the Gatling gun has 200 ammo, and the magazine size will increase, so she can keep going, and the sustainability is very strong. And her burst skill is a tier 2 skill. It applies a team-wide AoE damage on 5 enemies with the highest attack. And for herself, she applies 4 stacks of strawberry candy, and also an attack down for 10 seconds, I believe, on those 5 enemies with the highest attack. So increases her strawberry candy stacks to help reload, and it's quite useful because the reload, if it comes in at full stack right before the tier 3, because after you use tier 3 burst, you go into full burst, right? So it ensures everyone's at least 90% loaded on their ammo, so it's quite good synergy. So again, for the cube, you can put some defensive cubes, so HP cubes are fine, as she will be drawing a lot of firepower to herself and tanking for the entire team. So let's take her out into the tower and see how she does. So in combat mode, I'll just quickly talk over. I won't clear the tower because I found this stage to be quite good in terms of showing the combat. So I'll switch my view to her, Diesel, and then we can see how her skills kick in. Alright, and again, first this is widescreen, so let's turn this off, and then we'll switch to Diesel. So you can see that I'm holding the fire button, and I'm just essentially firing non-stop. And actually I'll just turn this on so I can just keep seeing. And you can see that she is taking a hefty amount of damage because everyone is just focusing on her. So you definitely need people who are able to give her heals. And you can see the strawberry candy that's popping up on her, so that is her stacks. So 2 stacks now, 3 stacks. And she got stunned. Yeah, unfortunately her stack wore off. So it's going to be a bit difficult for her to get her stacks, unless of course she is using her burst. So she may benefit a bit more from manual mode where I cleared it. Where you've got your 2 stacks and then you time your second skill to get the full clear, the full stack on the diesel. On auto, it may not be as good. So yeah, that's pretty much the quick showcase of diesel in terms of how a kit works. Let me know if you have any feedback on how to how I can improve the showcase as well. Definitely looking for any type of improvements on this series. So next up we should have Scarlet, and I'll get that video out shortly.